stop looking for validation on other people. Yes, you. So basic, you don't need other people to validate you, to validate your clothes, to validate your thoughts, to validate your what you need to do next in your life, to validate you if anything, especially your looks. You don't need believe. Me personally, I was always the person that looked for validation a lot around people around me, even without me realizing I was doing it. Yes, I was looking for validation. But I don't fucking need it, to be honest. Excuse me. But I don't. You don't need it. You only need the validation that is the person you look at in the mirror. Is you. That's all. Because the moment you start looking for validation other people, if you need to start to think and you actually realize inside of you that why are you looking for validation other people? Why are you looking for accepting other people? Because it means like you don't accept fully yourself. Something. It means like you feel like something is missing on you or a little piece, which is not when you look for validation of good times. But it means you're looking for someone to validate you, for them to upset you, for your looks, for your the way you put your hair, the way you put your makeup. It's nice to say. Don't get me wrong. It's nice to say, "Oh, you look good," or it's nice to feel like. Let's be honest. It's good to hear that. It's very good. But the moment you start to looking like you don't feel actually good with yourself or your looks or anything you do in your life, and then someone comes up, and then you expect people to. That's the thing. You expect people. You expect people to validate your feelings, to validate what you wear, to validate your looks, validate what you're doing, anything, just to make it valid. You don't need people to validate what you do, how you feel, how you see yourself, anything. The moment you start validate how you feel, because to be honest, I was a person that looking for validation for the people about almost everything, and I started realizing that I don't need the validation of the people because I was like. Why I'm looking for validation of other people if I don't even appreciate myself or I don't even why I'm looking for other people all the time and ask myself, what about me? How I feel? How you get me? It's not all about other people. You need to ask yourself, am I comfortable with this? Do I like this? This, because the moment, don't get me wrong, it's okay to get validation from other people, but for you, if you don't get the most important validation you need is yours. The first one that you need is yours. That's where you need to stop. And don't look on that on other people. Because people take the piss sometimes. They take actually the piss when they're doing that. They don't need to validate you. It's not their place to validate you. I'm not saying everybody has to validate on themselves, but the moment you start saying, I need the validation from other people, firstly, oh, the validation is going to identify me. Oh, that's the thing. Yes. The moment you say, like, oh, the validation is going to identify me, is going to put a name on it, or I'm not going to feel like I'm going to feel less lost. And I'm gonna feel more less left out, or I'm gonna feel like I have an identity by other people. And guys, don't look for validation on other people. Don't believe me. At least try it, because it's not something that you go, wow, I don't. It's something you realize especially your partners. You see, I did this before. This is something I do before. You're gonna see it. Self reflection is the best because you actually see, and then when you realize and you see yourself doing it, you can actually change. Believe me, you don't need it. Don't get me wrong. It's okay for you to notice how people react to you, how people perceive you, anything, and it's okay to care. Don't get me wrong, it's okay to care. Don't get all this conversation, all this video that you shouldn't care how people perceive you, how people react to you. No, it's good to care, but don't depend on them. Don't depend on the reaction. Don't depend on how people perceive you. To identify yourself, validate yourself first. Identify yourself first. I know it's hard to identify yourself without the people, without the stuff, but you need to just stop for a little bit and say, I need to validate myself first, find why I'm not validating myself, where it comes from, and then start validating myself first. Because you actually don't need the validation for the people. You don't believe me. Then when you start looking at yourself in the mirror, oh, I started doing that when I realized I was looking for validation. I don't. It comes a bit in a arrogant way because me personally, I never been very much on that spot. So it comes a bit in an arrogant way, but it's not. Self love. It's self love. It comes in an arrogant way. Yes. But it's not. It's just you taking care of yourself. It's just you trying to improve yourself, isn't it? It's not cliche, to be honest. It's not cliche. You actually can improve yourself. Come on. Yes. I love this light. It's so cute. I didn't know why I didn't use this light before.